There's a limestone mine where we store all the retirement paperwork. And you look at a picture of this mine. We'll post some pictures afterwards. And this mine looks like something out of the 50s because it was started in 1955. So it looks like it's like a time warp. And then the speed, the limiting factor is the speed at which the mine shaft elevator can move determines how many people can retire from the federal government. And the elevator breaks down sometimes, and then nobody can retire. Doesn't that sound crazy? There's like 1,000 people that work on this.
Wow.
An 8-inch floppy disk. It takes 3.2 million of these to equal one flash drive. So you can go get a flash drive down, at Best Buy, or you can get 3.2 million of these to get the same amount of data stored. And this is still what the Department of Defense is using.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Conservative Chronicle. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on eye-opening stories like today's. There's a decades-old underground mine in Boyers, Pennsylvania, where the US government processes retirement applications by hand. I know it sounds crazy, right? But stick with me, because we're about to dive into the bizarre world of federal paperwork. So, let's start with the location: Boyers, Pennsylvania. This limestone mine has been around since 1955. And believe it or not, this is where the US government stores and processes retirement applications. Sounds like something straight out of a time machine, right? Miles of tunnels, columns of limestone, and stacks of paperwork from decades of federal employees. And what's even crazier is that they're still relying on manual labor to sort and process retirement applications by hand. In an era where everything else is digital, this facility is stuck in the past. The speed of the entire operation depends on an elevator. Yep, the efficiency of the government's retirement process is determined by how quickly an elevator can move. Every month, they receive about 10,000 retirement applications, all of which are sorted manually. Despite spending over $100 million to try and automate it, the process hasn't changed. Sometimes it breaks down and no one can retire. Federal workers spend their lives serving the country, and when it's time to retire, the system can't handle their paperwork efficiently. How's that for a massive failure? It's not just the system that's outdated. The workers in this facility are also dealing with some pretty rough conditions. Imagine working 230 feet underground with no windows in a cold, dimly lit, cave-like space. It's a strange and sad reality for federal workers stuck in a system that just can't move forward. These workers are doing their best, but they're fighting against time. The equipment is ancient, and the system is slower than it should be. It's a never-ending cycle of delays and frustration. So why should we care about all of this? This facility is just one example of how outdated the US government systems are. From the military still using punch cards for rank advancements to this underground mine still sorting retirement applications by hand, it's clear that something needs to change. This isn't just a funny quirk, it's a major problem. It affects thousands of people waiting for their retirement applications to be processed. People have worked their whole lives, and when it's time to retire, they get stuck in this slow, broken system. It's not just inefficient, it's downright cruel. We need to demand change, and we need it now. So, what can we take away from all of this? It's clear that the US government's handling of paperwork is stuck in the past, and it's time for a serious upgrade. This underground mine is just one example of how technology has been ignored in favor of outdated systems. But here's the thing. We live in a world where innovation and efficiency should be the priority. The time for change is now. If Elon Musk can send rockets to space, surely we can digitize retirement applications, right? I want to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think the government is behind the times, or do you think there's a reason they keep things the way they are? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.